Local radio brings people together like never before.
It's a beautiful hometown weekend out there. We've got
Your local stations keep you informed and involved with music, talk shows, and real-time news updates you can trust. We are live and local. We are America's broadcasters, connecting you to what matters most. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress to support your local radio stations.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to STOP.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
We are CRN.
Stay tuned. We're live in 3 minutes. We're live in 2 minutes.
We are CRN.
Stay tuned. We're live in 1 minute. Seconds until showtime. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Look at you go. The one-trip grocery champ, snooze button resistor, master sock matcher. We know the daily grind can be tough, but amidst the hustle, we see you conquer it all. And at Scooters Coffee, we believe it's the little wins that deserve some big moments of joy. So go on, embrace that tiny triumph. You master parallel parker you. Take that victory lap and savor the sweet taste of success. Scooters Coffee, you didn't just order it, you earned it.
We bleed blue and white. You're listening to the Clayton Comets Audio Network, powered by CRN. Since 2018, CRN, proud to be the voice of the Clayton Comets. The following is an exclusive broadcast presentation of the Community Radio Network. We are CRN.
Back in the ballpark at Pleasant Field. Welcome to coverage of Comets baseball. And boy, it does feel like February weather instead of mid-March after, what, almost a 90-degree day of baseball on Tuesday. Almost a day of record highs, if you will. After highs, if you will, of record temperatures. Cold temps have now settled in after weather from yesterday. And we welcome you to coverage of game number 2 of the series between, of course, the Fuquay-Varina Bengals and the Clayton Comets. I'm Wesley Outland. We welcome you to our coverage. As obviously Clayton now hosting the Bengals. And they need to find a way to get back in fine form, if you will, after a loss on Tuesday. Wesley Outland here with you. Beautiful day for baseball, by the way. Just want to throw that out there. Sunny skies, 59 degrees. As the Bengals leadoff man is up. That's number 9 of Harper Copeland. By the way, Wesley Outland with you, flying solo for this JV game on the highways and byways on your radio dial. Of course, we're also live streaming on YouTube. And there is a strike 3 recorded. And just like that, 1 out on the board. So Harper Copeland will go down. He'll be struck out. The leadoff man for the Bengals. And this one I'll bring up the next Bengal player. That is number 7 of Kevin McLean. JV first this afternoon. Then at 7 o'clock we'll have the varsity game. Count right now 2-0. As, of course, McLean will step in. Beautiful day for baseball. Pitch comes in. That one's going to get called. 3-0 now. So 3 balls and no strikes on the count so far. Finally got a strike call. Counts now 3-1. And on a 3-1 pitch, it will now become ball 4. And on a 3-1, it'll become ball 4. And now we got a runner on for the Bengals at first. Top of the first inning in this game here at Pleasant Field. By the way, I want to say thanks for those that are joining us. We are live on our CRN Sports Network YouTube channel, streaming for the first time. And we got a pitch now coming in, and it's going to be 0-1. So 0-1 right now. Got a runner at first with, of course, number 7 of Kevin McLean. Harper Copeland, the leadoff man for the Bengals, struck out. There's 1 away. And number 10 will pop 1 to the third baseman. Will we go for a double play? We'll try. At least got the man out at second. So a pop there to the third baseman. Quick work there to at least get the man out there with the shortstop help at second base. Got McLean out. Parker Brindle is safe at first. So 2 away, 1 on, with 1 on. And we're just getting started here for this game, as it looks like the umpire will have a quick word with the coach. That, of course, is Peyton Jernigan. And the Bengals will now bring in number 23 of Lyndon Yount. So Lyndon Yount will now step in. First pitch, strike 1. So 2 away, 1 on. Good work there just a moment ago to get out McLean and Copeland. Pitching, by the way, for the Comets is number 9 of Luis Valencia. Quick work there to left field. And the Bengals will get a base hit. And now have 2 on at first and second. Bengals trying to get into scoring position. Ready for the pitch. And that'll be down low. Ball 1. We are, again, as I mentioned, live on YouTube. So check that out. Thanks for checking us out here. Pops one up in the air. And the right fielder will get up in and dive for it. He'll make the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leaving 2 stranded for the Bengals. Nobody able to come in to score. And the Comets will get there first. Licks at the bat as we go to the bottom of 1 here in Clayton. Beautiful day for baseball on a Friday the 13th. We're back in a moment.
Check the back seat. Check the back seat.
All right, come here.
Check the back seat.
Gets in your head, right? Good. Because every year, dozens of children are forgotten in the backseat of a car by a parent or caregiver. All never thought it could happen to them. But with changes in routines, distractions, or a sleeping child, it can happen to anyone. Parked cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. So get it in your head.
Check the back seat.
A message from NHTSAA and the Ad Council.
Courage. I learned it from my adoptive mom. Hold my hand.
You hold my hand.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care at adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your fun?
Do flowers have best friends?
I don't know. Hey, look.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
We bleed blue and white. You're listening to the Clayton Comets Audio Network, powered by CRN.
Hey, welcome back. As we go down to the bottom of the first inning. Pleasant Field, where we are. Wesley Outlet here with you again, riding solo. Blake Robertson will be joining me in the afternoon for the nighttime game. Clear, sunny skies, 56 degrees. Right now it's about 59 degrees. However, beautiful, beautiful afternoon for baseball. So glad you're joining us live on all of our CRN, Clayton Comets Audio Network broadcast platforms, of course. 87.9 FM in the Clayton area from the Ball Stadium. We are CRN.com, CRN Mixler app, and we're live streaming on the CRN Sports Network YouTube channel. Thanks for taking the time to join us as Eli Bagley will step in, the leadoff man for the Comets. Bottom of the first, and here we go. First pitch will come in, and that will be a strike 1. Delivers down low. They'll say he didn't go on that one, so the count will now be even on 1. 1-1 on the count. Clayton Comets leadoff man. Eli Bagley, the bag man, the infielder, right-hand pitcher, sophomore. And the pitch. Did he go for that one? They said no, and 2-0, or 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike the count right now. And the pitch. Swing on that one. Count even now, 2-2. Bagley did get under that one. Took a swing at it. Pitch. Swing left. Stays foul. We'll go down towards the batting cages, and the new picnic bench is over there on far left. Count now will be 2-2 as he battles. And the pitch. Count will go full, 3-2 for the Comets leadoff man of number 7, Bagley. Don't have all the fancy statistics that we usually have in varsity on the players. They just don't put that stuff out there for JV. Full count, leadoff man, Bagley. Pops one past the pitcher. Second baseman makes an error. Ball drops in the grass between center and right. And a double is going to happen for the man of Bagley. And the Comets have already put themselves in scoring position. The bag man with a double. And he'll be safe at second. This will now bring up Nathan Cook. Nathan Cook will now be ready to go. Now the pitcher has to intently keep an eye on the bag man, trying to steal for third. So the Comets leadoff man is in scoring position with Bagley, and it looks like now a strategy conversation between the pitcher and the catcher of the Bengals. Bengals, by the way, are wearing gray game pants. They're wearing orange jerseys, white numbers. Bengals on the front in white. Comets JV are wearing the white on white with blue pinstripes in the pants of their jerseys. Comets on the front in blue, blue game helmets. All right, runner on second, nobody out. Beautiful Friday the 13th for baseball in March. And the breeze picks up a little bit on that last pitch. And Cook will take ball one. So finally a pitch comes in, and it's an 0-1 to Cook. Second baseman now going to let Bagley take his stance. Pitch comes in, pop in the air. Drops down between center, shortstop, and he'll make the out. Bagley will get stuck and stay at second. So Cook will go out, one away in the bottom of the first. Guess that would help if I put any one, right? 0 on the board. Sorry about that. Yeah, this one I'll bring up the next Comet, number 3 hitter. Bagley still at 2. Pitch pops one, long, drops between center and right, and a base hit. Comets are going to bring one in. Bagley's home. And just like that, the Comets will bring in a score. So the Comets are on the board. And in addition to that, number 10 of Will Hartman gets all the way to second. And he is safe. One out recorded. Leadoff man Bagley comes in to score. And the Comets are on the board now, 1-0 here at Pleasant Field. Runner still in scoring position at second. This will now bring up number 15 of Lane Jackson, the first baseman, sophomore. His first pitch will be strike one. Pops one up. First baseman under it. Catch made in time. Man will stay stalling Possum at second. And there's now 2 away. By the way, that was Will Hartman and Lane Jackson. Now, Lane Jackson will go out. So Bagley comes in, brings in a run. Comets are down to their last out of the opening inning of play. Still got a runner on at second. And the Comets will now bring up their next hitter. Nana Kathy Tompkins. I hope she's having a great Friday the 13th. Listening and watching. And the first pitch comes in, it'll be a strike. This, by the way, is Jackson Smith, number 6. Catcher, whoa, and pitcher for the Bengals was trying to play mind games with our Comet there at second. Quickly, wisely got back to second base. Pitch. Down low. Thought he was going to call a strike. He didn't. Counts now 1-1. Said it was down a little bit more lower than the pitch should have been across the plate. So now we settle in on a 1-1 pitch. And Jackson Smith, 2 or 3 running in time. They will. And that will retire the side. But Clayton did get 1 run in. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first inning, it is Eli Bagley, the leadoff man, coming in to score. The Comets right now at home on this Friday are leading 1-0.
Check the back seat. Check the back seat.
All right, come here.
Check the back seat.
Gets in your head, right? Good. Because every year, dozens of children are forgotten in the backseat of a car by a parent or caregiver. All never thought it could happen to them. But with changes in routines, distractions, or a sleeping child, it can happen to anyone. Parked cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. So get it in your head.
Check the back seat.
A message from NHTSAA and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and I dedicate a lot of my time going fast. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Out here in the middle of these acres, it can feel like you're the only person on Earth. That's how it feels when you're struggling with your mental health. But you don't have to feel alone. Find more information at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
And back at the ballpark. Getting ready to go down to the top of the second inning on an absolutely beautiful Friday, March the 13th. With the exception of the temperatures. The Bengals will now get ready to have their second licks at bat. As number 24, Anthony Maceda, will now get ready to step in. Luis Valencia will stay on as the, of course, pitcher for the game for the Comets. Jackson Smith is behind the plate as the catcher for Clayton. First baseman is number 10 of Will Hartman. Covering second base is number 1 of Javen Pagan. Shortstop is number 7 of Bagley, who brought in the only run for Clayton so far. Number 21 at third base of Talon Smith. In the left field position is number 16 of Davis Herman. Center field is number 4 of Ryland Hill. And covering right field for Clayton, getting ready to dive for the ball there. Covering right field, number 8 of Nathan Cook. And just like that, an out recorded. So this one I'll bring up the next hitter. That's number 15 or 16. And it goes behind the benches of the bullpen. That is, by the way, number 16 of Gayson Shell. Gayson Shell. Hey, I want to send a big congratulations to Coach Kenny Collins, Raleigh Firebirds coach and player, with a win against the Fayetteville Liberty today. That is the TBL. That's the basketball league. David and Evelyn Magley, think the world of those peeps. They're great people. And it counts 1-1. Actually, it's 1-2. My apologies. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Forgot about the one that went to the bench there. The pitch from Valencia. And it's a little low. That'll be a ball to the left of the plate. Count now even. We are in the JV game. Varsity coming up later tonight at 7 o'clock. Pitch. Pops one to the first baseman, and it bounces off his chest. Could not get there in time, and he will make it to the bag safe at first. So off the chest of number 10 of Will Hartman, by the time he was able to recover to get to the retrieval of the ball, number 16 of Shell had already stepped on the plate at first. And he's safe. Runner on the tie-in run at now first for the Bengals. The lead run is at the plate. Maybe a bunt was going to be showed. No, he calls a ball. This, by the way, will be number 15, and this is Cameron Morgan. Cameron Morgan stepping in. And wild pitch will allow the buddy to run in there. For the Bengals, it's actually Shell will head to second. Count now, strike 2. It's a 1 ball and 2 strike count. Runner at second. One, 2 on the count. And he swung at that one. And that'll now put 2 on the board. So 2 away. Runner in scoring position for the Bengals at second. And Cameron Hoy will now step in for the Bengals. By the way, Blake Robertson will be joining me coming up tonight. Me and Blake ain't worked together since football season, so it's going to be fun to work with our buddy Blake. He knows the game of softball and baseball. Loves softball. Going to be covering some softball for the Comets next week, as the Lady Comets will finally be getting some home games. First pitch will come in, and it's ball 1. And he'll swing on that one. Try to end the inning. Nope, they're not. Here comes the Bengals. They're going to get into the scoring position, and they will come in to score. So in the second inning, the Bengals will bring a run in. Still on 2 away. As, again, Gayson Shell from second all the way to home on that last pop on the ground between left and center. Valencia, a little wild pitch there to Smith. He'll get a little nick on it. Counts as strike 1. So 0-1 the count. This, by the way, is number 9 of Harper Copeland. So the leadoff man for the Bengals is back up again. And a hit by Copeland. Straight between center and right. Throwing it in time. Well, 4 stops. But with 2 away now, 2 Bengal players at second and third. And Kevin McLean will now step in for the Bengals. The Bengals are finding contact, and they're dropping it in locations where the shortstop or the fielders are hustling to have to get. There's another shot on the opening pitch by McLean. Goes all the way to the warning track by the center fielder. Throws one in. Another 2 runs will come in to score. And just like that, they'll come in to score on 2 away. It's now Bengals leading by 2, 3-1. And there's still a runner at first after a nice hit by Kevin McLean. First pitch will come in, ball 1. Cook trying to get the man out of McLean at first. He couldn't get him in time. Valencia and Cook trying to gang up on McLean, first base, and he's able to touch the bag. Count 1-0. Pops one in the air. Jackson Smith going to try to get up under it. The catcher, will he make it? He falls to the ground as he was trying to dive for it on the mitt. He will not catch it. And unfortunately, it will count as a strike. The count's now 1-1. This, by the way, is Parker Brindle. Count 1-1. Runner at first. 2 away in the top of the second. Already Bengals up by 2 as they try to pressure again. McLean. Safe again as Cook couldn't get there in time. One. Got a nick on that one. Heard it on the crowd mic. Count beat now 1-2. Obviously, if you're Luis Valencia, the right-handed pitcher, infielder, sophomore, you just want to find a way to get that last strike to retire the inning. That's honestly what you're shooting for. Pops one up in the air, and it will drop. Left fielder will get it in the mitt, and that will retire the inning with 1 stranded there. But the damage is done, as the Bengals did bring in 3 runs in the second. Right now, 3-1. We go to the bottom. We go to the bottom of the second inning. And reset it all over again with the Comets to now come back and hit at home when we return.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your fun?
Do flowers have best friends?
I don't know. Hey, look.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Atwell Exterior Services, the time is now. With mortgage interest rates up, so many smart homeowners are renovating rather than moving right now, and those who hire Atwell Exterior Services in Greenville are thrilled that they did. For residential roof replacement, roof repairs, roof inspections, and more, done right by a local family business with awesome customer reviews, please visit AtwellEXTServices.com or call to set up a free inspection. Atwell Exterior Services, honesty, integrity, experience. The time is now.
Fractions of a second can be the difference between victory and defeat at the finish line. America's favorite bull ring is back in action for a summer of Friday night NASCAR Regional Series racing. Tickets are just $15 and available online in advance at WCSpeedway.com or at the gate starting at 6 on race nights. Wake County Speedway, 10 minutes south of downtown Raleigh. WCSpeedway.com.
Bottom of the second inning now as we get ready to get back to it here. 59-degree day. So the Comets will now come up and hit again. Leadoff man Bagley was able to bring in the only run score so far. Right now, Clayton obviously wanted to get redemption after that loss at Fuquay on Tuesday. Countdown 2-0. Did he go? They said he did. Strike called. Countdown 2-1. By the way, this is Ryland Hill at the plate for the Comets. Did he go? They say no, he did not. He's safe. The umpire behind home plate was checking with the field umpire at first, and they said no, Ryland Hill didn't swing. Countdown 3-1. 3-1 score. Bengals up by 2. 3 unanswered runs here in the bottom of the top of the second. Comets brought in 1 run with Bagley at the bottom of bottom of the first. Count full now. Count full for Ryland Hill on a 3-2. And the pitch. Pops one in the air. It's going to stay fair. Third baseman under it in time. He'll make the catch. And a full count will become 1 out on Hill for the Comets. 1 away. This will now bring up number 16 for the Comets of Davis Herman. Herman up now. The pitch down low, and that'll be a ball. Countdown 2-0. Opening week of conference play concludes tonight here at Pleasant Field. Got a little piece of it. And Davis Herman will get called for strike 1. So the Herminator of the Comets, Davis Herman. 2 balls and a strike now with 1 away here in the bottom of the second. And ready for the pitch. He went, and they'll count it strike 2 from the umpire. Countdown 2 even. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pops one! Straight! Under it in time. Diving for the catch is the center fielder. He'll make it, and the out's recorded. Davis Herman sent one all the way, straight shot down the center line, but the Bengals center fielder was able to make a spectacular catch. And that will now record the second out here on the Comets in the bottom of the second. This will now bring up Talon Smith, the third baseman. Did a little bit of pitching, yes, on Tuesday. And the first pitch will come in and strike 1. 0-1. And that one will be called ball one in the dirt. So 3-1 the count. Or I'm sorry, 3-1 your score. Bengals up by 2. Comets trying to get back up on front again here. Call for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes at the count. The pitch. Count will now go to a ball. I'm sorry. Actually, 3 balls and a strike. That's your count. Pitch. Ball 4. Take your base, Smith. And he will. 2 away and a runner on for the Comets. Talon Smith, the third baseman, will head to first on a walk. Anthony Messina pitching again, and obviously now we will bring up the tying run for the Comets here in the bottom of the second. 2 away. Pops one in the air. That's number 1 of Javen Pagan. And the center fielder will go out, and that will retire the inning. So unfortunately, at the end of 2, Bengals had a big top of the second. Comets couldn't bring anything. Right now it's 3-1 as we move to the top of the third. Coming up in Clayton.
Check the back seat. Check the back seat.
All right, come here.
Check the back seat.
Gets in your head, right? Good. Because every year, dozens of children are forgotten in the backseat of a car by a parent or caregiver. All never thought it could happen to them. But with changes in routines, distractions, or a sleeping child, it can happen to anyone. Parked cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. So get it in your head.
Check the back seat.
A message from NHTSAA and the Ad Council.
You're not going to want to miss tonight's county fair. I'm going to be...
We are your window to your community.
Did you see the last 5 minutes of that football game last night?
Oh, man, I saw the whole thing.
And a lifeline to keep you safe when danger is near.
Everybody who is listening needs to take cover as soon as they can. This is one of the biggest storms.
We are live and local. We are America's broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress you depend on your local radio stations.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Number 23, Lyndon Yount now. Ready to go back here at Pleasant Field. We go down to the top of the third inning. Still going to stay with Luis Valencia on the mound for the Comets, and the pitch. First pitch will come in, and it is strike 1. That one's going to be wide of the plate. Count would now be even 1-1. Ball 1, strike 1. As again, this is Lyndon Yount up. Count now 1-2. Ellie swung at that one. And it out is recorded. As that will send one away on the Bengals at the top of the third. And, of course, this will now bring up number 11. And Joseph Martinez will now step in. So the Comets came on strong in the bottom of the first. Bagley was able to bring in 1 run in. And then 3 straight runs recorded by the Bengals in the top of the second. And now ready to see, of course, if Fuquay can add on anymore as they pop one to right. It's going to go to the foul pole. It drops, and it is a foul ball, strike one. So a strike one called, of course. Diving for it was all of the second baseman, first baseman, and right fielders to try to make a catch, but they couldn't get it. And count is 0-1. And it looks like now the field umpire and the plate umpire might be having a word about 0-1. Okay, they're both back in agreement, and we step back in now. Martinez. He'll pop one now, and it's going to go to the shortstop. Bagley got him at Cook, and it's 2 away. Good work. Put that in your book as a 6-3. As Bagley was able to get the ball in time to the first baseman of Hartman. And to do so, 2 away now on the Bengals. Ready now for the Bengals to... First pitch will come in, strike one. Didn't give me a lineup. I'm just going by what I have on Max Preps for rosters. Unfortunately, their numbers not on the front. They're only on the back. And, of course, this is Anthony Maceda now, the pitcher. So the count is 1-1. Valencia delivers. Down low. Ball 2. Actually, they're saying the count is 3-0. So, all right, we're caught back up now. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch. And he'll get that one. Oh, everybody dives in the Comets dugout for that pit hit. Number 2, a little slow getting up of Jackson. Jackson coach is kind of fell a little backwards that time, actually, was Mitchell Kirkendall. He'll pop one. It drops perfectly all the way to the warning track, and it's going to be a double. A double for Anthony Maceda. And now someone will come in to run for him as Maceda is the pitcher. So someone will come in and pinch run for him. Cannot really tell. Like I said, there's no numbers on the front of their jerseys. This will now bring up number 16. And the first pitch will come in, and it's ball 1. It's, by the way, with number 16 of Gayson Shell. Brought in a run earlier in the game for the Bengals. And that one will go foul. Count now 2-1. Pops one. First baseman, our second baseman got him, and that will retire the inning, leaving one stranded. And at the end of the top of the third, Weren't able to bring anything in on that one. So as we go down to the bottom of the third, there it is, 3-1 your score. Comets come back to hit, and we are back.
I'm a bird stuck in Larry Bird's attic. And I'm going cuckoo.
What the heck?
What you got, Larry? May the best bird win. Rick. You may be a legend on the court, but you're an amateur up here. Heads up, Larry. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Now you're the bird stuck in the attic.
Fractions of a second can be the difference between victory and defeat at the finish line. America's favorite bull ring is back in action for a summer of Friday night NASCAR Regional Series racing. Tickets are just $15 and available online in advance at WCSpeedway.com or at the gate starting at 6 on race nights. Wake County Speedway, 10 minutes south of downtown Raleigh. WCSpeedway.com.
Out here in the middle of these acres, it can feel like you're the only person on Earth. That's how it feels when you're struggling with your mental health. But you don't have to feel alone. Find more information at loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
The only man that was able to bring in a run for the Comets is back. The leadoff man, the bag man, number 7, sophomore Eli Bagley. So we go down to the bottom of the third. Comets are now in rotation for the second time here in the game. Eli Bagley, ready to go. The shortstop, name we know from football as a quarterback as well. Gotta love the hair, and the nickname the bag man surely sticks. Pitch from Messina, and it, boy, man, the catcher had to get under it. Boy, I think it took a shot in the kneecap there. And the first pitch for Bagley. Bottom of the third is 0-1. Oh, I'm sorry. Now it's 1-1. Bagley's second pitch to be called, strike 2. All right, so ball called. Count 2-2 for Bagley. This is, by the way, the leadoff man for the Comets. Bottom of the third. Pitch. Down low, and ball 3. Count is full. Count is full. Pitch. Down low. Ball 4. Take your base, Bagley. So a walk. Bagley at first, the shortstop, but this will now bring up Nathan Cook. Messina pitch high, way high, ball 1. I mean, had a dive on that one. Messina throw to first, and it's a error. Bagley's going to go. And he will be safe at second on a 1-0 pitch. So Anthony Messina trying to get Bagley out at first. Error is made. Just like that, the bag man is in scoring position at second now, with no outs, might I add. 1-0. Messina checks Cook, checks Bagley, checks Cook again, checks Bagley, delivers. Went for a bunt, and it is short. Went for it, strike one. So the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Bagley takes his stance to hit 90 feet to third. Pitch. Swings at that one. Got a little nick on the bat with the ball. And they will call for strike 2. Umpire letting the catcher reset for just a moment. Number 15 of Cameron Morgan. I think he might have took a shot to the side of the leg there and give him a minute to just kind of walk it off. So Bagley at second, about 5-7 feet away from the second baseman. Second plate. Gets his run. Ball drops. Count is a ball. Count even 2-2. Pitch. Cook will pop one. It'll go all the way to right. 2 on it. Right fielder's catches. Bagley will, though, stay at second. That one out recorded as Cook is out at first. It's like time being called. So we still got Bagley at second. Cook went out at first after a pump to right. We now wait for the pitch for number 10, Hartman. First one pops it out of play, and it's foul. Strike 1. Pitch. Wild pitch. Go signs given. Head on there. Counts 1-1, and Bagley is 90 feet from looking at home plate with 1 away. Hell, that one will come in. That'll be ball 2. Pitch. Down low, far right of the plate. Masita, ball 3 to number 10 of Hartman. And a count now 3-1. Bagley in scoring position, ready to bring in his second run of the game. He scored the only run in the bottom of the first. Then the Bengals came back for 3 straight runs scored in the top of the second. Swinging at that one. Count will now go full for Hartman. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Anthony Masita. Bagley at third. Full count pitch. Did he go? He did not. Runners on the corners as ball 4 is called. This one I'll bring up Lane Jackson, the sophomore first baseman. Run around the corners. First and third in the pitch. Get it there. Stolen base. He'll get there. He's at second now. That's number 10 of Hartman. Waited for the pitch delivered from Masita, and by the time the catcher, Morgan, could catch and throw in blink of an eye, Hartman's at second. The pitch. Swings at that one, and the count now is 0-1. Ready for the next pitch to come in here. Bagley is intently showing. Ready to go to home. Pops one in the air. And first baseman will make the catch. Loses his hat. And that will now be 2 away. As Lane Jackson will go out. So 2 in scoring position with now 2 outs. Comets down to their last out in the bottom of the third here. They got to try to find a way to bring these runs in, also very important. Obviously right now down by 2. Tying run at second. Lead run for the Comets, and it pops! Oh, it's a grounder! It's going to drop to left field! And Bagley's going to come in to score. Here comes Hartman to come in to score. And we're tied, baby. 3-all. Runner on first. 2 away. Bottom of the third. What a rope straight shot for the catcher, Jackson Smith. And Jackson Smith sends one right at the ground to the left fielder. Panicked to get it. And when he did, it was 2 runs coming in for the Comets with Bagley and Hartman to score. Pinch runner will come in for Smith, the catcher. Clayton now tying it up here. He will go. Will he get him in time? No, he will not. Safe at second. First pitch comes in, by the way. It's ball 1. That, by the way, is number 22 of Mitchell Kirkendall, running for the catcher, Jackson Smith, at second. Pitch. And they're going to say it's a foul ball. Strike 1. That was number 4, Ryland Hill. Just got a little piece of the sophomore. Excuse me. Well, just like that, we're tied. Pitch. High pitch. Ball 2 call. I think it's 2-1 the count. Pitch. Swings at that one. Open base. Catcher drops the ball. They'll get him out. One left stranded there at second, but, oh, what an inning for the Comets right there to tie things back up. 3-all at the end of the third. We go to the top of the fourth. 3-3 your score. Back for the Bengals to hit again next.
Comets country, we proudly bleed blue and white. We now pause for station identification on the Clayton Comets audio network powered by CRN. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
I'm a pretty great multitasker. I can wash dishes and do laundry. I can roller skate while walking my dog. I can even order lunch while doing my homework. But I can't use my phone while driving. A distracted driver is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. So when it comes to driving, please, don't be a multitasker.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Well, we welcome you back as the catcher, Cameron Morgan, for the Bengals, is now about ready to step in as we move into the top of the fourth inning. Welcome back to our broadcast coverage. Wesley Outlet here with you. Blake Robertson will be joining me tonight as Morgan pops one all the way to the center fielder. Quick catch made, one away. Morgan popping one right to Ryland Hill at center field. He'll make the catch. Just like that, it out recorded. So here comes now Cameron Hoy. First pitch will come in. It's ball one. Pitch. Swing at that one. Yeah, that'll be strike one. Counts now 1-1. Nobody on with the one away already. Swing at that one and strike two. On deck will be number 9 of Harper Copeland, the leadoff man, again for the third time to come to hit for the Bengals. Great game pants, great game pants, orange jerseys, white lettering, Bengals White numbers on the back for their colors. Comets are wearing the white-on-white with a blue pinstripe in their pants. Blue in their jerseys. Comets on the front, number on the bottom. Big numbers in blue and the C on the back as well. The pitch on 2-2, and he'll pop one up. Shortstop, got him. Got it in time. Scored 6-3 in your book. Hartman will go and make the out, 2 away. So Bagley to Hartman. And Cameron Hoy will go down. This will now bring up the leadoff man for the Bengals again. 3rd time hitting. This is Harper Copeland. First pitch comes in, and it's ball 1. Varsity coming up at 7 o'clock tonight. Both JV and varsity lost to Fuquay-Varina at the Quay at center field on Tuesday. And they point blank told me emphatically as we were packing up to leave Fuquay Tuesday night, they wanted to get redemption. Bengals JV 4-0. Comets JV 0-4. And 3-0 on the count now. Pitch. And that'll be ball 4. Take your base. He'll head to first. By the way, new pitcher, Clayton McNair, is pitching for the Comets. So after 3 innings with Luis Valencia, Clayton McNair gets the call as the pitcher now for Clayton. So a walk, 2 away. This will now bring up the next hitter. Smartly avoids that one. By the way, that's Cooper Zier up now. Cooper Zier. People are bundled up with hoodies, sweatshirts, hoodies, blankets, whatever they can do to stay warm. Because it is chilly here today. What a difference 2 days makes. We were at center field at Fuquay on Tuesday, and it was about 89 degrees. Matter of fact, they said that it was the warmest record day on... It was one of the warmest days on record, is what WRL actually said about Tuesday and Wednesday. And then that weather came through yesterday and the cold front behind it. Ball called, by the way, to Zier, 2-0. Bengals have 2 outs. They're got a runner at second in scoring position. And Zier, pitch, ball 4. No, they called a strike, actually. (3-1) on the count, by the way. McNair, pitch. He went, strike 2. Full count on the board now. So, Caden McNair just trying to get that last strike to end the top of the 4th. Leave one stranded. The pitch. And he'll pop one, diving for it. First baseman, Hartman, makes the catch. And that will retire the inning there. The side is retired. Left one stranded. We are still tied at 3-all. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Clayton back to hit again when we return.
Check the back seat. Check the back seat.
All right, come here.
Check the back seat.
Gets in your head, right? Good. Because every year, dozens of children are forgotten in the backseat of a car by a parent or caregiver. All never thought it could happen to them. But with changes in routines, distractions, or a sleeping child, it can happen to anyone. Parked cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. So get it in your head.
Check the back seat.
A message from NHTSAA and the Ad Council.
I'm a teenage girl. My BFF Becky texts and says she's kissed Johnny. Well, that's a problem, because I like Johnny. Now, I'm emotionally compromised and whoopsies. I'm all, OMG, Becky's not even hot. And if you've got cut rate insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate. You can save money and be better protected from mayhem like me.
Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Well, we welcome you back as, again, we go down to the bottom of the fourth. Clayton back to hit again. Still tied at 3-all. And a pop to left. Left fielder for the Bengals gets it. Oh, he drops the ball. Ball drops on the warning track, and it's going to be a double. The Herminator, Davis Herman, safe at second. The left fielder for the Bengals, I thought he had caught the ball. He turned and he lost the ball at the warning track. And just like that, the Comets with no outs to the bottom of the fourth have a runner at second. This one I'll bring up third baseman Talon Smith. First pitch and ball one. Tied at 3-all in this contest. Pitch. Smith. Shortstop, racing time. Can he get there? Overshot the bag. Runners are on the corners. Game of pickle is on. And Herman will safely go back to third. So Talon Smith, the third baseman, will get to first. So runners on the corners now for Clayton. No outs. Javen Pagan is up now. The infielder freshman. And not in time. Throw to home. And he's out at home plate. Rushing Davis Herman to get the home plate. Umpire says he's out. One away. So one out. Herman out at home plate. Runner at second now with Talon Smith. As Pagan will take a strike and the count's now even. One. Down low and strike two called. Count now 1-2 with one out. Clayton was trying to get back in the lead again with Davis Herman rushing to home plate. Throw in time, got the out recorded. Pitch. And that one will go foul. Keeps on battling. Count now 1-2. One ball, two strikes, one away. Bottom of the fourth. Pops one. Pagan in time, trying to go for the double play. Will not. Long throw to first. And that will get out the second out.
And now up to bat for your Clayton Comets, number 7, Eli Bagley.
However, Talon Smith will be in scoring position. 90 feet away at third. Look at that home. And the leadoff man, Bagley, is up again. So here comes the bag man. Masita pitch. That one will bounce off the nets, head to the Bengals dugout. Everybody dives in orange, crush for it. And strike one. No balls and one strike. We are in the bottom of the fourth. Count even now, 1-1. Here to swing into the bats, the batting cages. Bengals and Comets varsity warmed up. Pitch, went, and strike two. So 1 ball, 2 strikes in the bottom of 4. 2 away. Pitch. He will pop one, and it will stay. Foul ball. Umpires are dressed like it's October World Series weather. Fall baseball, if you will. Feels like it's fall baseball. Hey, look at that wind, by the way. Pitch. Got him. Strike 3. Retires the side. Clayton left stranded with a man at third. So we will go to the top of the 5th. Still tied at 3-all. Back in a moment from Pleasant Field.
I'm a bird stuck in Larry Bird's attic. And I'm going cuckoo.
What the heck?
What you got, Larry? May the best bird win. Rick. You may be a legend on the court, but you're an amateur up here. Heads up, Larry. So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Now you're the bird stuck in the attic. I'm a bee, and I...
Put your phone on D&D. That means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D. That means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Smokey the Bear. Then you know why Smokey tells you when he sees you passing through. Remember, please be careful, it's the least that you can do. Don't play with matches, don't play with fire.
After 80 years of learning his wildfire prevention tips, Smokey Bear lives within us all. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com. And remember,
only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Back after radio timeout as a top of the 5th we go. Count is 1-1 for the Bengal player. That is number 10, by the way, of Parker Brendel. And we have a pitching change. Third pitcher for the Comets. We started the day with Luis Valencia. Caden McNair just pitched an inning. And now they have brought up number 10 of Will Hartman. Count now, 2 balls and a strike. Pitch. And we'll go 2 even. Don't forget varsity coming up tonight. Just around 6:50 will be live. First pitch at 7 o'clock from Pleasantville on this Friday the 13th of March. Count full. And he battles as got a little piece of it, did Brindle. On deck will be Lyndon Yount, number 23 for the Bengals. Hartman pitching. As Brindle gets another piece of it. Brindle. Ball 4. He'll head to first. So Brindle on a walk will bring up now Yount. Here comes Lyndon Yount now. And with a new pitcher for the third time for the Comets, Will Hartman, the right-handed pitcher. Try to get Brindle out. Throw in time to Cook, not in time. And he will go. And they will let him. And he will be safe at second. Pitch. That'll be called strike. Count will now be 1-1. Pops one to the warning track. Center fielder Ryland Hill will throw it in. And the Bengals will now put people in scoring position with no outs at second and third. What a big pop there to center right. And the Bengals now in scoring position with no outs. Runners on second and third. As they'll bring up now the next hitter for the Bengals. Count now 1-0. He'll take a pitch and strike one. This is, by the way, I want to say it's Joseph Martinez. Pitch, strike 2. Joseph Martinez on a 1-2 count. Win picking up. Will Hartman pitch. Oh, he pops it off the leg of the pitcher. He does get him out. So he does get out Martinez at first. But another run will come in to score for the Bengals. And the man at second will now go to third. Bengals now back up by 1. 1 away. Martinez hitting the pitcher in the leg of Hartman. Catcher Jackson Smith wanted to check on him. Looks like he's okay. One at third, one away. Bengals back up by 1 run now. And now we go to a high pitch from number 10 of Will Hartman. And ball 1. Swing. Drops to left field on the grass. Bobbles the ball. Loses the ball. Another run will come in for the Bengals. And a base hit at first. And pitchers about to get a visit from the coach for Clayton. Could that be the end for Clayton McNear? That would be the 3rd pitcher in an inning. That will go out. We started the game with 3 innings with number 9 of Luis Valencia. And then they brought in Will Hartman for an inning. And now, I'm sorry, they started with, then they brought in Clayton McNair. Now they're bringing in Will Hartman. And could the conversation be that it could be the end? I don't know. But the umpires and the field umpires are telling them to wrap it up. Looks like they will stay with Hartman, at least for now. And now here comes number 16 of Gayson Shell. Wide pitch to the plate. Way outside the plate there. Ball 1. Five to 3 now, your score. Clayton fighting, though. Got to get this last out. Actually, I got to get 2 more outs. Three and 0 pitch. Finally a strike called for Shell. Gayson Shell. Three and 1. And he'll pop one. Open gap. Throw in time. Ball past the second baseman, got back to the pitcher, Hartman, and the man at second and third stayed in position. So Gayson Shell with another pop, man. They're finding gaps in the field positions where Clayton is rushing to have to either catch or dive to make plays. And this is working in favor of the Bengals. As now Cameron Morgan is up again. Pitch will come in at 1-1. Two balls and a strike, the count. Another pitch, ball 3 called. Swung at that one. That'll be strike 2. So now for number 15 of Cameron Morgan, and it's a full count on a 3-2. Pitch. Swung. Got it. 2 away. So an out recorded. That was an out that they needed. And now finally trying to get Clayton out of a jam. Will Hartman finally starting to throw some heat here. Runners on second and third. Pitch comes in now for the next batter, number 4 of Cooper, Cameron Hoyt. Cameron Hoyt at strike 1. Wild pitch. Everybody's told to stay in position. And that'll now be a count of 1-1. One. Straight shot. Ryland Hill there. Catch made, and it retires the inning, leaving 2 stranded. So 2 stuck as we come to the end of the top of the 5th. And as you see, 2 left on, but 2 runs brought in. Bengals are now back up by 2. As we go to the bottom of the 5th. Coming up next, stay with us.
Like, follow, and share the Community Radio Network via social media and Facebook at CRN. Community Radio Network. Also check us out on X, Instagram, and TikTok at CRN Sports. As always, remember to listen to the games live on your radio dial at 87.9 FM and anywhere worldwide, always at wearecrn.com. This is CRN, the Community Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and I dedicate a lot of my time going fast. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time-to-talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Good morning, guys. I just want to warn you, traffic is tough out there.
We are here for you to tell you how to keep safe,
Everybody who is listening needs to take cover as soon as they can.
to provide the music, talk, and sports you love, and to deliver the news that matters to you. We are the voices you can trust. We are live and local. We are America's broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress you depend on your local radio stations.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to STOP.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Up now, Nathan Cook. As Nathan Cook will step in. First pitch comes in at strike 1. Pops one in the air. First baseman's got a glove on it, and catch will be made. 1 away.
And now up to bat for your Clayton Comets. Number 10, Will Hartman.
Here comes Will Hartman now. Who is now the pitcher of the game. And Hartman will swing one. Drops in front of left and center. Lost the hat, but the catch is made. 2 outs by the Bengals.
Now up to bat for your Clayton Comets. Number 15, Lane
That
Jackson.
was Will Hartman to go out. Now Lane Jackson will step in, the first baseman sophomore. As we just got a honk of the horn from our Clayton Fire Department. Always appreciate Johnston County EMS and what they do. Pitch coming in, ball 2 down. 2-0 on Lane Jackson. He'll swing at that one as strike 1. Already 2 away on the bottom of the 5th for the Comets. Top of the 5th, Bengals were able to bring in another 2 runs, take the lead back. That one coming straight back, foul. Count now even on 2-2. Pitch will come in. Count now full on a 3-2. Count full on 3-2. Pitch. And that will go foul. Left fielder is grabbing for it. And he makes the catch. He makes the catch off the fence, and that retires the side. Unbelievable. End of 5. Bengals back up by 2. Top of the 6th, and they're hitting again when we come back.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on.
I've been practicing.
What, the cello? You want me to lower the hoop?
Foul.
What are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Here, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock
You're
yourself
about to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Love you, Mom.
Wait till your father gets home.
Snakes, zombies, public speaking. The list of fears is endless. But the real danger is in your hand when you're behind the wheel. Distracted driving is what's really scary and even deadly. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSAA and the Ad Council.
Put your phone on D&D. That means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D. That means do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
We bleed blue and white. You're listening to the Clayton Comets Audio Network, powered by CRN.
Hey, big thanks for joining us. Comets Baseball, presented by Truex Pest Control, by the way. Experience the Truex difference. Pest Control in Clayton, Raleigh, and Johnston County. Also serving Smithfield. Licensed technicians protect homes from ants, spiders, roaches, rodents, termites, mosquitoes, and other pests common in North Carolina. With over 20 years of experience and eco-friendly integrated pest management techniques, they help homeowners keep their property pest-free year-round. Spring is here. Summer will be around the corner. Fall and winter. Pests always affect you yearly. Contact them today to get eco-friendly pest control services at great prices. For a free pest inspection, call a pro at 919-763-1701. That is Truex Pest Control. Experience the Truex difference. Top of the 6th we go, and the first pitch will come in, and it's ball 1. Hits that one. Hartman in time, throw in time, out in time. Hartman, by the way, back at first, and Davis Herman, the Herminator, is now pitching, 1 away. Race in time, Talon Smith, got him! 2 outs recorded. Record that, a 5-3 in your book. if you're keeping score. Talon Smith quickly to Hartman as two Bengal players quickly going out. 2 away, top of the 6th, and here comes now Herman with a pitch. First one comes in, ball 1. That pitch will come in now, 2-0. Got to get Herman getting a rhythm going, if you will. And we've just been given the lineup. Gabe Schellinger will get the call to be the pitcher for the game to start tonight, 7 o'clock. David Stute, by the way, was on Tuesday night. Gabe Schellinger gets on the mound tonight. Count now 2-1. Hits that one past the pitcher. Bagley in time, bobbles the ball. And a 2-1 hit will put him safe at first. As now, Lyndon Yount will come up to hit. Coach Peyton Jernigan just trying to get the troops together in the Comets to just try to get that last out recorded. Gabe Schellinger, by the way, again gets the call. He will be the pitcher tonight. Lawson Dew will be the designated hitter for the pitcher, Schellinger, this evening. And the count comes in on 0-1 to Yount. Count now 1-1. Runner at first. Pops one to Bagley. Can they get that final out recorded in time? They will, and that will retire the side. Top of the 6th is done. Bottom of the 6th is next. And the Comets will come back and return to bat again. This is coverage of Comets baseball on the Clayton Comets Audio Network, powered by CRN.
I'm my team's #1 fan. Yay, sports. I've never been #1 at anything until I put these babies on. Now we're on a winning streak, and I am never taking them off. Do I know where I'm going? Absolutely. We're going through the playoffs.
Allstate guarantees your rates won't go up just because of an accident, starting the day you sign up.
So get accident forgiveness from Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
It's good to be in good hands.
Remember, always be generous with the nutmeg. Just eyeball it.
Okay.
Mom's wisdom has served you well, but now it may be your turn to guide her.
Hey, I'm worried about Mom. She keeps forgetting her famous sweet potato pie recipe.
Some things come with age, sis.
And some don't.
Knowing the early signs of Alzheimer's in a loved one will help you make the best decisions for your family. Visit 10signs.org to learn the signs. Brought to you by the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
And we're back as we go down to the bottom of the 6th inning. Wesley Outland here with you solo. Blake Robertson will be joining me coming up later tonight as Davis Herman, number 6 of Jackson Smith is up, the catcher. Clayton down by 2. Clayton needs an inning here to try to get back in the lead, at least try to go up by 3. So if you go to the top of the 7th, just get 3 outs on the Bengals, and you could come away with a win here. That's easier said than done. His count now is 0-2. There we go now as he pumps ones up. And shortstop will get up under it in time. Out recorded, 1 away. So Jackson Smith, catcher, will go out. This will now bring up Davis Herman. As I mentioned, the active pitcher of the game, the Hermanator. Gabe Schellinger will get the call for pitching in the varsity game coming up tonight at 7 o'clock. Lawson Dew will be the designated hitter. First pitch comes in for Mitchell Kirkendall, and it is strike one. Down low on that one. Ball one. Count even. Clayton trying to get redemption for JV and varsity after losing to Fuquay on Tuesday. And Kirkendall will take a strike. Strike two. That'll be a ball. 2-2. And he'll swing at that one, strike three, and that'll be 2 away. Colby Smith, by the way, the new pitcher for the Bengals. As we'll bring up count is 0-1. 2 away, by the way. Did he go? They said no. Ball one. Hey, by the way, don't forget to be joining us on CRN tomorrow for the Open Wheel Showdown. Pops one. So left fielder catching it in time, and that will retire the side. So we go down to the top of the 7th inning. It is still 5-3. Clayton got to get 3 out, so they got to find a way to come back and get this win when we return.
Look at you go. The one-trip grocery champ, snooze button resistor, master sock matcher. We know the daily grind can be tough, but amidst the hustle, we see you conquer it all. And at Scooters Coffee, we believe it's the little wins that deserve some big moments of joy. So go on, embrace that tiny triumph. You master parallel parker you. Take that victory lap and savor the sweet taste of success. Scooters Coffee, you didn't just order it, you earned it.
I'm your blind spot. And my job is easy. Hide big things. You're good. And if you named your own price on car insurance, you could be paying for this yourself. So get Allstate. You can save money and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Shop less, get more. Make one call to an Allstate agent.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
That's what we were taught, service before self.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Count already coming in at 2-0. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Welcome back to our coverage. Count now 3-0. As Herman pitching now. And Davis Herman will send number 11 of Joseph Martinez to first. On a walk. Bengals still leading here 5-3, top of the 7th. That pitch will come in for Anthony Masita. Actually, they're going to call ball one. Boy, he runs one past Bagley. Left fielder, grounder. Center going to come for it. Nope, left fielder got it. Put the Bengals in scoring position with now runners on the corners. At first and third with no outs. JV Comets came into the season at 0-4, 0-1 in conference. As you hear that buzzing noise, the halogen lights are beginning to illuminate. Musco lights are illuminating around the field here. See the lights coming on? Count 0-1, by the way. Number 16 of Kason Shellback up. Swings at that one. Strike two. So the count is 0-2. Runners on first and third for the Bengals with no outs. Top of the 7th. And he'll now be battling. By the way, don't forget the Taste Sport of the Carolinas is the official soft drink of Comets Athletics. Pepsi. And that one will go out of the park and foul. He's battling. Talon Smith was making an effort to try to make the catch, but it went out of the fence. Pitch. Ball one now called. Pops one in the air. Left fielder going for it. Catch made. But the Bengals will bring another one in to score. And the man staying at first does not go anywhere. So one away. Comets now down by 3. Clayton will get a chance to get at him here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch come in, ball one. By the way, this is number 15 of Cameron Morgan again. 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch. That one's down low. Ball 2 call. 2-1. Actually, I must have missed the ball ahead. They'll call for a walk. Runners now on first and second for the Bengals with 1 away. struggle for Davis Herman to get going. And it is showing. It is showing. The wind keeps changing directions as well. I think that's really affecting the pitching as well as the direction of where the balls are being hit to. If you notice the flagpole straight ahead, the flag is a straight line wind. And 1 minute it's changing. You see it, you see the stars and stripes, and then you see it just straight across. Count 1-1, by the way. Wild pitch, home signs given by Cameron Hoy. They'll stay there. Count now 2-1. Varsity coming up later tonight. Blake Robertson and myself will be with you for that one. Three and one on the count. Pitch. And that's a walk. Second walk in this inning alone will now load up the bases for the Bengals. One out in the top of the seventh. Bases are loaded for the Bengals as they pop one. Ryland Hill diving for it. He will not be able to get to it. Ball at the warning track. Here comes a run to come in. Here comes two. Here comes three. So that'll now make it 4 runs in the top of the seventh. 9-3 your score. And it sounds like they're going to say that they're going to call this game official. So that's the ball game, everybody. They are saying that this game is official. 9-3 your final. As you see the players meeting at home plate. Acknowledging one another. And for the Comets, JV, it is now 0-2 to start the year for the Bengals. It is a sweep on Clayton for conference for JV. They got varsity coming up later tonight. Clayton struggling. And the JV Comets will have to reset and prepare for another game next Tuesday. And that will be against the Triple S Spartans. They'll be at home on St. Patty's Day next Tuesday night. And then on Thursday night, the 19th, they will play against Triple S. And then host Chapel Hill here for JV on the 20th. So that is the final score, as we mentioned. Comets will now go to 0-2 in the Greater Neuse River 7A Conference play for JV and 0-5 on the year. 0-5 on the season. Winds pick it up. Temperatures might be 61. It don't feel like 61. Anyhow, your final score is 9-3 when this one's over. Did leave one on, but the damage was done, and it is a loss for the JV men's team. Varsity Look at that. Winds southwest at 17 miles an hour on our weather ticker. Gusted up to 22. That is in real time right now, and that is really happening. For Melissa Hubbard, John S. Buston, Joe Mott, everybody with the athletic directors, for Coach Peyton Jernigan and Adam Morrison for baseball, Brian Hale, Shante Woodard, Daniel Bird of the Boosters. I'm Wesley Outland. Varsity coming up later tonight at 7 o'clock. We'll have it for you.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent. We hope you enjoy today's broadcast.
Local radio brings people together like never before.
It's a beautiful hometown weekend out there. We've got
Your local stations keep you informed and involved with music, talk shows, and real-time news updates you can trust. We are live and local. We are America's broadcasters, connecting you to what matters most. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress to support your local radio stations.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Timeout!
Listen up, get tight.
This is the most important timeout I've ever called.
Things are getting out of control out there, and we need to regroup.
Hate.
Hate is winning out there.
Not on these fields.
In our communities. On our streets. In our schools.
And we need to stop it.
So let's take this moment
To change the momentum.
and call a timeout
On hate. Together. Together.
The North Carolina High School Athletic Association welcomes you to tonight's game.
We are excited to celebrate the hashtag NCHSAA Game Locked In, which honors everything that makes high school sports special.
Let's continue to create a positive, welcoming environment for everyone. Cheer loudly, support your team, show respect to officials, opponents, and each other.
Let's make tonight's game one to remember, full of pride, positivity, and what it means to be truly locked in.
You've been listening to an exclusive presentation of the Community Radio Network, WCRN 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Raleigh, North Carolina, USA. We are CRN. We bleed blue and white. You're listening to the Clayton Comets Audio Network, powered by CRN.